G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us, State Champ Women, and we're not too far away from deciding 2 grand finalists.
Yep, 1 game down for each, best of 3.
Yes.
And well, it all started at Waverley.
It did all start at Waverley.
You were there?
Yeah, we were there, and we'll talk about that in a moment.
Do you want to talk about it?
Well, you know what, we plug every other team on this show, and I thought it...
Oh, wait, hold on.
Plug
I just
the
noticed.
Canberra
Got the
Dragons.
chest out.
The one time he doesn't wear a jacket, so you've got Dragons
You
jump.
know what? How many other teams' shirts, singlets, tops have I worn on this show over the years?
I know.
Have I ever done it for
Usually
Canberra?
for a charity day.
Yeah, but you haven't coached Canberra before.
Hey, good on the Dragons. Good on. Hey, good
Club,
Good club.
eh?
Great club. Nice work. Hey, State
For those
Champ.
who haven't heard, Justin's coaching the women.
Yeah, State Champ Women.
Yeah.
And you know what? Camberwell may be up here one day.
Yep.
Mark my words. Here we go.
Okay.
Waverley 51 went down to Ringwood 65. That was the Sunday game. What are you laughing at? You think I'm joking? Are you looking for a game next season?
Coach
You shave down, mate.
Yeah, what do you
You
mean?
get a gig.
No, I wouldn't.
Sunday game, Waverley 51 went down to Ringwood 65. Waverley led by 7 points at quarter time.
Yep.
We called the game,
Yeah, it was a great game.
and they came out
Yeah.
Yeah.
without any fear
I was
whatsoever.
watching it online. They were just tacking the rim.
Bang.
Yeah, it was good.
Get into the middle, we spoke about
Yeah,
that.
we did.
I spoke to Elliot before the game, and my first question, so, you surprised you're here, or? And he looked at me with a smile on his face and said, yeah, sort of.
And now that we are.
That's right, Hawks up by 6 at the half, and only 2 points going into the last.
Yeah.
Like it
They
was.
really battled hard in that third
Red hot.
period when it looked like Ringwood were maybe going to pull away.
Hawks got home with a 17-5 last quarter. Really gutsy effort by the Falcons. Falcons had 21 turnovers, and they were costly at times. They could only get to the foul line 5 times for the game. Ringwood got there 20 times. And look, a little bit of that was some good defence by Ringwood.
Oh, no.
But earlier on, when Waverley were getting to the ring,
Yeah.
it was because the defence wasn't there. So they really opened them up early. Amber Heggie, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, superstars.
My fave.
Jackie Van der Zag had a ripping game in the second quarter. She got then back into it.
No doubt.
No Van der Zag, no Ringwood in that second quarter.
Yeah.
14 points for her. Tegan Cunningham, mate.
Trying hard out.
I've got to tell you, she's got great ink, right?
Yep.
Great
Yes.
ink.
Yep, she
But I
does.
reckon she's got more bruises than she has ink. She took an absolute battering for her
She left
team.
nothing on the floor. Like
How many times was she triple teamed?
And you know what? Sometimes, like, even on the triple team, she still scores. She's an absolute superstar.
She is star. 22 and 12 she had.
14-point margin isn't a reflection of the game.
No.
That was
Yeah.
only in the last few minutes
Late.
when we pulled away. Waverley, we've spoke about how brave they were. They were fantastic. But full credit to Ringwood. You know, at the end of the day, they settled into the game after a few early nerves and got the job done. They've got the depth, and I think they'll probably wrap the series up.
Sometimes as that heavyweight, that top dog, the expectation. Sometimes you've got to have just a little bit of a nervous game. Get it out of your system.
They were nervous. in the
Nervous,
first
they were
No
nervous.
doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt they were nervous. But I just want to say to Waverley, for the season that they've had since about round 12, round 13, that effort
Sensational.
was
No
really
doubt.
good.
Yeah.
Really,
No,
really
fantastic.
good. Take us out to McKinnon on Saturday.
Yeah, Cougars 58 went down to the Broncos at home. 60, led by as much as 8 points late in the game, but couldn't quite hold on down the stretch. So the Broncos nabbed them at the end. Colleen Planeta, 29 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and
She's
3
so
triples.
Scum.
She's going.
Re-signed by her next season.
Really? Yeah.
I think so.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Samara Gallagher,
Gallagher.
14 points and 7 boards. Julie Brookhouse, 15. Laura Thomas, 11, 14. Alex Luff, 14 points, 9 boards, 4 assists. So
Are you going to say what you said off camera before we start?
I didn't say anything off camera.
You
but
put
yeah.
your hands to your neck off camera
We didn't
before
even
we
see this game.
Before we started,
No, I
and we said,
didn't.
"Here's the notes." You
No,
had
I-
your hands around your neck, and you said, "I'll talk about this one."
No, he didn't.
Is that what you said?
You're just trying to get me in trouble. The
But-
good news is I'm
Did you
not
see
training
this game?
anymore, so
Did
I
you
won't
see
see
this
him.
game?
Did you see any of it?
No, I didn't.
Was that because you're getting dumplings before you came?
Yeah, I was getting dinner. I was getting some
here we
dinner.
go. Hey, I'll tell
Maybe
you,
my presence would have lifted him.
Maybe.
but maybe it wouldn't have as
It
well.
was a great game. I saw it.
Well, I went for McKinnon to win this. I thought they'd get the first
Yeah,
one.
but
I'll tell you what's a little bit. Well, they lost. They lost by 2.
No,
60
Nathan was actually
58.
there though.
Oh right. Well, I was going to say, and you can sum this up because you were there. The scary part here for McKinnon, Brookhouse, Thomas, and Luff all played well,
Yep.
and they still lost.
Yeah.
It was a really good quality game. McKinnon had a few poor passes in that last few minutes that were like some costly turnovers. That,
They gave it up. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it was there still.
Should McKinnon? Okay,
McKinnon,
all right,
should, no,
you said
McKinnon
that.
should. No, yeah, McKinnon should have
All
won that game. You know, there's no question. So if you're Hume City, you know, they get out of there, huge smiles on their faces, huge crowd, and full credit to Hume City as well. They've actually had some of their junior girls
Brought
teams
them
come over to support the team, so they had a lot of support in the crowd for an away
Yeah,
game.
would have heard them too.
Yeah, so no, really, really good game. But I think McKinnon are going to be spewing they let this one slip because they should.
It's tough to go. It's tough to go to
Really
Broady now.
tough.
Yeah.
Well, both teams are. Both the teams that played at home are heading to away venues and
Yeah.
they're one down. That's a tough gig.
It is tough. Well, let's get into that then. Ringwood take on Waverley in game 2.
I've got to be careful not to spill that on the YouTube, mate. So.
Ringwood obviously take a 1-zip lead heading in
Yeah.
back home. They're up this thing up Saturday.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And I don't think it'll be
They
as
do.
close.
No, look, I don't think it's going to be as close. I think they'll wrap it up. They got the nerves out of the way.
Yeah, that's
now.
done.
I think
Yeah.
they'll wrap it up.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and Hume City McKinnon. This one's
Sorry, that's a 6:15 on Saturday. Is that what you said? 6:15.
Yeah, rings.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, you run the show.
You're the
Okay, all right, good. 6:15. Where the rings?
Yes.
Hey,
your
just
favourite venue,
if you're
mate.
heading out there for the first time, they've spent a bit of coin. It'll be the council.
Yeah,
not
Marine Leisure.
Spent a bit of coin on the old signage.
yeah.
Mate,
Is it
very
nice?
impressive. Yeah,
Yeah.
very impressive.
Yeah, right.
Really good.
Great
You
game.
certainly know you're at the rings. Put it that way. You can't miss the signs.
This one's a little bit. This one's going to be a little bit tighter. I feel. I think it's going to be a single-digit one.
Margins for the season have been 2-5-2.
So there's a good chance it's going to be single figures again.
I don't reckon McKinnon get it. Look, I backed McKinnon last week. I thought they would get it. I'm at the stage now where I just don't know whether they can get over the top of the Broncos. I just can't beat them. Just can't get them. That's where I'm at.
I'm calling Hume City to win on the Sunday.
So
Wait,
McKinnon to get Saturday night.
Yeah,
Why?
I've just got a feeling.
But wouldn't if they
I had a
won
feeling
Sunday
last
night
week.
take the momentum into the Sunday game?
So you think McKinnon will get Saturday night?
I do.
I don't.
No, I don't think so either. I think, look, I thought McKinnon had. This is a classic situation, unlike Ringwood Waverley. This is a classic situation where McKinnon, if they were any chance, they had to get game one.
I think
Yeah.
what's going to happen is McKinnon are going to throw everything they've got. Those girls, they're going to just get.
They
over
did
the
last
line.
week.
They're just going to get over the line, but then I think they'll have nothing left on the Sunday.
Okay, all right. Well, for their sake, they probably hope you're half right there.
right. Yeah.
I think Hume City will get it done in 2.
Yeah.
And what a matchup! Same matchup as last year, if our tips are right. Same
Yeah.
matchup as last year. Hey, Hume City. Geez, you got to give them credit.
Oh,
Start of this
we-
season,
we
we thought
thought
they
they
were
nothing.
6 foot
They
under.
Yep.
recruited up there
Cheeky,
with anyone in the
very
league this
cheeky
year. Yeah,
recruiting.
they put
Yep.
together a really good looking team.
Mate, I had them struggling in the Tootgarook under 13 division.
Where's that?
Down by the bay, next to Rosebud. Tootgarook.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of that. Oh, go and check
One of
it out
his country
sometime.
towns.
Oh, yeah, one of
yeah,
my
the
country
boys.
towns.
Yeah.
Down on the beach. Hey, big week. Big awards night on the way.
Yep, September 20, Etihad Stadium. Get your tickets. They're going quick. They're going quicker than they did last year, that's for sure. Stickytickets.com.au/Big V. Etihad, mate.
I'll make
Drinks
sure.
package included.
I'll make sure everyone from Camberwell gets there.
Yep, good.
Get them down there. Hey, have a great week. Good luck to all 4 teams still in contention. But this time next week,
Yes.
we're going to be talking about 2. See you then.